This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode, 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. In the last episode, we did Ogata's story and got a little bit of info about the victims of poison, those who were poisoned by the D program for being the commanders of the Deimos, probably because of them being the commanders of the terraforming system. I mean, that's assumed that's what it is, and the fact that we already knew about the humanity already creating the machines that the Deimos become. So they must have. I wonder if he mentions that maybe they created the virus. I guess maybe that means they created the virus as well. So it wasn't some alien technology, it was just something they did. Maybe a warping of technology or something like that. But anyway, enough. We'll have to get back to that later. But now it's time to get back to Takatoshi. It's been a while since the last time we played it was his prologue. So let's see what he's been up to after all this time.
Sure.
10:10 a.m. Sakura High School front gate. You actually had to play quite a bit to get to Takatoshi because you had to unlock Ogata and you had to do like Tomi and all this other stuff. So he must have his story must unlock some information because of his connection to Okino.
Oh, it's a far cry from the school I remember.
Yeah, I bet his connection to Okino, maybe doing his story solves a couple of mysteries as well, because of connection to the, Okino being kind of a part of the group without being one of the... Well, they said there was actually supposed to be 15 commanders. I wonder if he's one of the commanders or not. I wonder. Because, yeah, he said 15, not 13, because there's 13 protagonists that we can play as, but there's 2 other characters that have not been quite identified. And I wonder if it's... Okino is one of them, but I wonder who the other one is.
Now, I don't know if he's here or not. Still, I should go around the back. Keep a low profile.
And you're probably thinking, what about Morimura? But I'm counting Sakura High School Wooden Building. I'm counting Yori as part of her.
This building had just been finished when I knew it. Now, well, it's certainly seen better days.
Better days are here again, kind of,
So
maybe.
he was just playing the part of Kiriko Doji. I don't know what he's up to, but if I help him, I can save our homeland from this war.
Yeah.
So the Sentinel's a weapon from the future? It's strange to say, but it does make sense. After all, even one of its computers was so far beyond what we knew.
Come on, quit thinking low, Takatoshi. You can't just save your country. You gotta save the world. Oh wait, we haven't gotten to that point yet. So, oh, we just come here to reminisce, huh?
It feels like just yesterday. I walked these very halls to pick up Keitaro. And now, 4 decades have passed in a blink of an eye. Like a fairy tale. And this young lady would be?
Oh, that's Kiriko-chan. She came to us from Tokyo. I'm Kiriko Doji.
Why, miss, you're stunning. My name is Takatoshi Hijiyama. I'm going to remember this day forever. Because it was the day you came into my life.
You're a funny guy. But you seem pretty incredible yourself, Takatoshi-san.
No. I don't know about that.
So what's got you all bashful and smiley in here?
Kiriko-san. I mean, Okino.
You really are a funny guy.
Quit questioning what he likes and doesn't like. It's not cool, man. No. It's kind of weird how like the 2 different boys, Mira and him, have 2 different, completely wild differences of what happened when they went to the future, But I guess it'd be boring if they both had the same things happen to him. So.
You could have just taken a nap at my place. I didn't think you'd come running after me.
I'm not about to let you get away from me.
I showed you my hideout. Why bother trying to run now? Still don't trust me, huh?
Is that a euphemism for something? Sounds vulgar.
I want to know everything about what you're trying to accomplish.
I see. Well, fair enough. The question is, are you even going to believe me?
I've already learned for myself that time travel is real. At this point, nothing surprises me anymore. No more secrets. What are you trying to do?
Well, maybe we'll actually get some answers, because I guess Okino has some kind of connection to Takatoshi.
I'm trying to stop the apocalypse. A force is already on its way here to destroy the world. And they've got more numbers on their side than we'll ever have.
What are they?
I'm not really concerned with what they are. What I want to know is, why are they coming?
They hate humanity with a passion for some reason. That's another question, is like, what happened that that the Deimos like turned on the creators and turned so much that they're just like, we want to destroy all of humanity and not just to terraform the planet, you know?
The answer is in something called the decode. Let me try and break this down for you. There are other humans with modifications like you and Miura-kun, and they're beaming out these signals calling the destroyers here. Even though they have no idea.
Maybe, I wonder, yeah, see, we're getting some answers here that we wouldn't got before. I wonder if it's because they were the commanders, so they're just coming back to their own. That's why they're attracted to the protagonist or whatever. Yeah, I wonder why they come when they called, like, what signal. I wonder if it's, well, I guess we'll figure it out eventually.
How do I even respond to that?
See? I knew you wouldn't believe me.
That's not what I said. I just don't know how to imagine the scale of this. An apocalypse?
Yeah, not even Apocalypse himself would be able to stop this apocalypse. Actually, maybe he would, I'm not sure. Apocalypse is pretty strong in the Bible.
This other threat you said the Sentinels were meant to fight. Are you saying it's them? These destroyers?
They're a huge threat, all right.
And these people with modifications, like me, they're calling them here? But weren't those implants only added so we could pilot the Sentinels in the first place?
Well, I made the Sentinels, sure. But I'm not the one who modified all of you. There's too many unknowns with the Interlocutor. That's what I'm looking into.
I mean, he says he made the Sentinels, but did he make all the Sentinels? Was that the blue pins all him? And weren't the Sentinels all corrupted by the decode at one point as well? So anyway.
So there are other Sentinel pilots beyond Keitaro and I.
A whole lot of them.
Well, 13 to be exact. And then some of the ones that could have piloted them, but couldn't anymore for other reasons.
So this Interlocutor?
It's like a little network of tiny machines. It has to be implanted into your body.
It's like a series of tubes.
So what do you want me to do now?
Everybody's supposed to be in class right now. You'll stick out if you're on school grounds. We can't have you wandering around where staff can see you. It'd definitely be a liability for me, at least. There'll be more of a crowd when lunch period rolls around. Until then, you should hang out here.
A few hours later.
Sleeping face down on a school desk can't be good for my neck. Okino. Still no sign of him.
Oh, I thought you did something else. There's a couple of things you could do to pass the time, but I guess that's where my disease brain took me.
He told me to wait until noon. But I can only waste time napping for so long.
Why don't you make yourself productive other than napping? Like, I don't know, working on your skills or something.
Noodles stir-fried in sauce and folded in sweetened bread. I don't trust much in this post-war world. But if there's one exception, it's my yakisoba pan.
Well, there's always food, I guess. No more reminiscing, or we gotta leave, I guess.
It's quiet outside. Maybe everyone's still in their classes. I'm trying to avoid being seen here. So I'm not supposed to go outside, but...
Do we have any choices? Nope. Okay. Leave the confines of the
Come on,
stable.
Takatoshi. You can't just let Okino tell you what to do. I can't wait any longer.
Behind the school passageway.
So basically,
Yeah, finally taking some initiative there, dude. It's about dang time.
Really?
Oh, they're talking about their dreams, I assume. Hello, I'm a creepy kid. How's it going? Oh, they just stare at me? Okay, cool.
A student's duty should be to focus on their studies. This kind of hanky-panky has no place here. Really?
They're probably totally jelly, though.
Not that that girl wasn't cute, I suppose, but
so basically,
clearly she has no eye for men.
but then that means the dream is.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're repeating, so we can ignore that. So. Oh, there's some. I assume that's from a different pathway, so we're just gonna.
Basically,
Where's the break? Oh, I guess maybe I should have gone to the schoolyard first, but.
I don't have any money.
Yeah, it sucks for you, bum. What good are you then? Oh. Maybe we have to go back here later.
it's not like that.
Yeah, I thought we
It
weren't
super
supposed to be
is, though.
noticed.
You think so? Even Iori knows. By the way, you know Nenji-kun? He got a letter asking to see him after school.
What, for a sunset showdown? That's so old school.
No, it was a love letter.
Oh, this stuff again? You sure love your romance gossip.
It's not like that.
It super is, though.
You think so?
Even Iori knows.
I wonder if she's an 80s version of a
You know
shipper.
Nenji-kun? Did you see him? That boy was so cool.
Was he?
Does he even go to our school, though?
Oh, please.
One day, Momoko, you will find your Prince Charming.
There. That has to be... I can't let myself get spotted now. Okino would probably never let me hear the end of it.
What do you care what he thinks? He's just a snobbish smarty pants. Okay.
I should look somewhere else for Okino.
I guess we're done with this place, so let's, I guess now we can go to the break area? Alright, nothing here. Maybe back to the walkway, I guess? Maybe Yori and Amaguchi have left already.
That's...
You the one? Said you'd be waiting here around now. Even stuffed a letter in my shoe locker, right?
Yes.
Shit, she's cute. Okay, so, what's this about?
I like you.
Seriously? You? Me?
Yes.
Kisaragi's bullshit was starting to get to me. Maybe I'm kind of a stud after all.
Don't fall for this trap, dude.
No! Kiriko-san. That rat bastard. You don't go for another fella's girl.
But that's it. Never mind. Whatever.
Huh? What's your problem?
Hey! Put him up!
Hold on! Oh, jeez.
Did I just...
You're stronger than your look, dude. Either that or God has got a glass jaw. One of the two.
I can't believe you, Hijiyama-kun.
This is... I mean...
Don't tell me. You were jealous.
Of course not.
I guess maybe I'm not seeing it personally, but maybe Okino's just really, really good at, like, dressing up as a woman so everyone falls for it, so... You know, hey, whatever floats people's boats, man.
For hitting him. You can like whoever you like. It's none of my business.
Where's this coming from? You think I like him just because he's a guy? Actually, you couldn't have picked a better time. This works. Nenji Ogata secured, despite complications. Now, help me get him into the old school building.
Would it be really funny if Okino didn't actually care about that stuff, period, like sexuality-wise? It's just all, you know, like he's like asexual or whatever, but all these people react around him like that. He's just like, whatever, it's funny, you know. It's like, why'd you drag me along this whole thing? I'm like, I don't know, I thought it'd be funny.
False pretenses or not, that confession really got to him. Even knocked out, he's still blushing. I almost feel bad for him.
Yeah, Okino is a bastard for taunting people's feelings.
So, that confession was just so you could analyze him, then?
Why else would I do it?
Yeah, see, I almost feel like that there's nothing more to it than just pure science, getting the job done, all that, yada, yada, yada.
So he's implanted with the same technology as me? He's going to destroy the world?
He's sending signals to the things that will. At least I thought he was. Something's off. Nenji Ogata here is not transmitting any kind of command signal. Looks like the decode signature has been changed. That's bad. Now I'm gonna have to check everyone's individual codes. More work I don't need.
Yeah, you can't find we already know about this because we have to play Ogata's story before this point, so that's not a big twist. It's a twist that Okino didn't know that, so that Morimura had already shot him with the nanomachine gun.
What changes if you can figure that out?
We save the world. Or find a way to do that, at least.
If it only was just as simple as that. Oh, okay, we unlocked both of those, so that it wasn't an and or, it was we just unlocked both. Okay, cool. Anyway, oops. The Sentinel.
Don't we have the Sentinels? You said you created them to save us all.
That's right. But we've already thrown 19 Sentinels at them and lost. We need a bigger game changer than 1 or 2 Sentinels. That alone's not gonna make a difference. You did your homework on the Pacific War. You get it, right? When you're up against numbers like these, what can you do? The Sentinels are meant to be a last line of defense.
So I assume maybe the Aegis system or whatever is one of them, because, I mean, we had 13 Sentinels and we were reading them pretty easily, but that's just because, you know, this game isn't that hard, really.
We've got a clue. But I can't access it from this side. He might be the only one who can. So, where does that leave us?
Hogo Romi Cho Abandoned Factory 2F.
Morning, Hijiyama-kun.
Why did you tie me up? Are you into BDSM? I don't remember you having black leather.
Okino? What's going on?
I looked at Nenji Ogata. He didn't have anything for me. But I took a look at your code. And I have to say, it's been very thought-provoking.
Untie me this instant, or I swear, I'll...
I hope at one point someone actually does something to Okino, like punch him or something like that, just for being a jackass.
Why are you getting so worked up now? This isn't all that different from the old days in the factory lab. Just the two of us, enjoying some quality time, right?
What?
You can tell Okuno does actually like Takatoshi. Whether it's like that or not, it's hard to tell at this point, but...
Even if that's partially true, things are different now. Untie me before I really get angry.
Well, that's weird. You sound like you're mad, but these numbers don't lie. You're actually kind of enjoying this, aren't you? Being all tied up at the mercy of your crush? You're such a perv, Hijiyama-kun.
When does this game start turning into a fetish, like fetish game? You know, can we get back to the science fiction, please?
Stop toying with me.
Well, why don't we see what's really in your heart?
What the?
Whoa, you really can't stop thinking about me, huh?
Don't be ridiculous.
I get it. You're lying to yourself. All to protect your self-image, right? But you can hide all you want. Your physical data gives it away.
Don't lie to me.
Fine. Why don't we take a deeper look?
Stop.
Wow, this really says it all.
Stop it. Stop, please.
To be continued. Man, I feel bad for Takatoshi, you know. Okuno just keeps toying with him, you know. Like, yeah, I mean, he's obviously having trouble, you know, accepting whatever feelings he has, but still, Okuno's being kind of a dick about that, so. That damned Okuno. Yep, so. Alright, probably best to keep playing as Takatoshi, just because we've only gotten 28%, so probably best to keep going on with this tale. So yeah, we got plenty of time. All right, let's keep going. Before dawn, Higuromacho abandoned factory alley.
Feels like I've woken up from a terrible dream. And it looks like he's left me behind again. When does he even sleep?
Yeah, let's keep, you know, you feel tired after being tied up and being taunted.
The more dangerous he seems. Forcing his way into someone's head and messing around? He's unhinged.
I'd agree with you there. Like, Okuno might be really trying to save humanity in his own way, but he's just like Ida, you know, just. Although you would say probably Ida is probably worse than Okuno just because of what his choices did, but still.
If I've judged the walking distance right, I should arrive there around noon. I need to save up. Even a small reserve would be enough.
Like small reserve of energy or Sakura High School wooden building?
I see. Okino was right. I just need to slip in the old staff entrance. Seems like nobody will spot me.
No, I said.
Where is Okino?
No one comes in here anyway, so and no one ever will, because we don't want to create new characters. You know, like school faculty and stuff like that. Oh, are we just going back to the school and just going through the long way around? Seems like it. Okay, cool. Hey. That looks like we got some branching paths. Do they all tie into each other, or? Actually, usually all characters tend to have at least one branching path segment where you have to come back to it and do a different path behind the school. Oh, there's Okuno feeding a cat.
There you go.
Now is that the Fluffy that can talk, or?
Why do I feel like this?
Now is that the Fluffy that can talk, or is that the regular cat Fluffy? I assume Takatoshi's story is just all about accepting that unconventional love, or whatever. I mean, I assume that's what the case of his story is, but I could be wrong.
I see you made a friend.
Just a stray cat, that's all. I just gave it a little food. Now it shows up here all the time, so I ended up bringing food for it every day.
I suppose I can relate. You used food to toy with both of us.
What? You don't like me taking care of you?
I didn't ask you to do that.
I'd better get going.
Going where?
Oh, right. You sticking around until Shintaro's done eating? Mind tossing the empty can for me?
Shintaro?
That's his name, yeah. I'm counting on you.
And once again, you're controlled by Okino. Well, what can I tell you, dude? Tidy up indeed.
Oh, there's something under the can.
A mystery.
Looks like 150 yen. Oh. Okino, are you still trying to look after me?
I guess he can't handle himself or whatever, but yeah, giving him free money and everything like that. Yo, Okino does care in a jackass type of way, but hey. I guess some people find that endearing. Yeah, I guess, but anyway. I assume we're supposed to go to the break yard and get something to drink or something like that, but let's just check around and see.
Isn't she?
Is that Morimura again, or oh nope, Megami.
My Yakisoba-pun angel.
Why do you call her that again?
She doesn't recognize me. Then again, I was a mess when she saw me last. Wait, if she's a student here, then that means it must be sold here at the school. This is where I can find that Yakisoba-pun.
Hey, see those three girls? Which one's your type?
Man, if you're making me choose, ponytail girl maybe?
Yeah? I'm all about that one with the long hair. Well, the short-haired girl's cute too.
Final answer?
You know, interestingly enough, when I was a kid, I actually didn't talk about girls with my friends and everything like that. I was never interested in that type of conversation. I don't know.
You know them?
Oh no, definitely not. I think I heard something like, who's your type?
Seriously? Barf.
That's the worst.
That's usually how it is. Like, guys talk about a girl they find cute, and then the girls that they hear, they're like, oh, we don't even like those guys. Gross. Sick! Oh, maybe we are supposed to go to the cafeteria and eat. I'm trying to remember where Megami-chan was from before. Was it when he first... Oh, there's Miss Morimura. And of course,
She's one of the teachers at the school. I should go somewhere else.
She's in a very interesting pose. Sorry, I just like to point out silly stuff like that just for silliness sakes. All right, let's go get some food. Now that we have that 150 yen, we can buy ourselves some Yokosaba. Apparently, who knew that the school would actually have that type of thing?
There it is.
Jeez, almost missed out. They only had 2 left.
Just 1 left.
Time to punch some people, get some Yokosaba. Damn it!
Your finest Yakisoba-pun, please.
Oh, we did it. Huh. Well, good for us then, I guess. Yeah, some good things gotta come this guy's way somehow.
Oh, no doubt about it. This is the same Yakisoba-pun from back then.
March 1985. Sunset, Kaide Riverbed.
It's too much. So hungry. I've got no strength left. I can't go on like this. I'll starve to death. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Maybe on the main street, I could find some scraps in the garbage. What am I thinking? I am an Imperial soldier. The pride of the Empire. I can't dig through trash like some animal. I'd be better off dead. Still, I'll never find a paying job in this state. I shouldn't have let the heat get to me. Taking that bath in the river was my biggest mistake. That cold left me out of commission for a while. And now it's been 3 days since my food ran out. I couldn't even find Kiriko-san in the end. Is this how I die? Alone? Wasting away?
Excuse me. Are you okay?
Never better.
Was that your stomach? I know.
What's this?
I bought too much of this at lunch. It's yakisoba pan.
Yakisoba pan? I can have this?
If you'd like.
I suppose I'll take you up on that. Yakisoba pan. It's so good. Impossibly good. It's delicious. How could anything so delicious exist in this world? I wanted to savor the taste, but I practically inhaled that whole piece. Now that I think about it, I never even got to thank her. My yakisoba pan angel.
Sakura High School, wooden building.
This should be good. I can eat in peace here. Still, I can't believe I got the last one. I suppose it's good karma for my model behavior.
I was wondering where you'd run off to. Did you go buy that yourself?
Okino.
Well, I was for a second I was about to say, wait, when did we meet Megami? And I was like, oh wait, it's a recall moment. So
now, time to finally enjoy my.
Well, this is awkward. So, how's it going?
You changed clothes?
Wow, I can feel the disappointment from here. Want me to get back into the skirt?
I don't care.
It's just that the skirt's kind of breezy. I don't have much on underneath it. Makes me feel pretty exposed, you know? I can't just walk around in the wind and traffic like that. Just think of what could happen.
Stop that. You're clearly enjoying this, no matter what you say. And you don't have to be so lewd about it.
That's the term we're looking for.
If we're
Lewd.
seen outside, the staff might chase us off the property. Once the afternoon classes are over, we'll head back. You stick around here until then.
Yeah, sure.
Now,
I think it's because of the whole money thing. It's like, oh, I better share it.
do you want half of this yakisoba pan?
What? Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm not even hungry. Isn't that your favorite food anyway? You enjoy it.
Well, if you're sure.
You really are a nice guy, Hijiyama-kun.
Which is, why do you keep treating him like crap then? Okay, maybe it's not like crap, but why do you keep tormenting him so much? He doesn't deserve it.
Okay, time to dig in. Fantastic. This is it. This is the taste that saved me. I have to thank the yakisoba pan angel. If I ever see her again, I need to thank her personally. No, wait. I did meet her. But when?
Well, just like 5 seconds ago, right? Or are you talking about another recall moment? Flashback, a few days ago. Higuruma-cho, abandoned factory alley.
Good grief.
Good grief, Charlie Brown. People don't use that term anymore. Good grief. It's fallen out of style.
You're still going to keep trying then?
Of course.
Is it possible he really doesn't know anything?
There's still residual data in there from the switch. If I can figure out who's sending out the signal, then maybe I can stop it, or even control it.
Okay, why did we have to move to... whatever.
Where are you going now?
The convenience store near the station. You haven't eaten since noon, right? I'll go get us some snacks. Help change things up. Any requests?
Yakisoba pan.
So much for changing things up. Haven't you tried anything else from this time?
Don't make fun of me. I like plenty of foods. I just haven't eaten any of them yet, that's all.
Wow. Can't argue with that logic.
Well, if you like a thing, you know, you want to keep eating it. Although, too much of a good thing can be bad for you, but...
Huh? Who's there? A female student? What is she doing out so late? More importantly, what's she doing here?
This is weird. Huh. Hello?
Wait, have we met somewhere?
Is this when she has the, is this when she's working for Fluffy at this point? I think so.
She's the girl who saved me. She's the Yakisoba Pan angel.
We must thank her, even though she's being really weird right now.
Excuse me. Oh, please wait. I'm afraid the second floor isn't quite,
I'm sorry.
Yakisoba Pan angel. Why?
There we go. So, yeah, she was working for Fluffy, or whoever Fluffy is at that time. Which I think Fluffy is either working for or is tied to that one friend of Juro's. He looks like he's the same. He suffers the same as Goto. Like anything from his story answers a lot of questions because of Okuno. So it looks like we're gonna have to get everyone. It's assumed we're probably supposed to do him before Goto, and Goto is supposed to be one of the final protagonists we play as, at least for the story production purposes. So, all right then. Well, looks like we've learned as much as we could currently. So, in the next episode of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, I think we are... Yeah, I think we're going to play as... Actually, probably should play as her, because we only need 3 mystery files left. But we're just going to play in order. So, next episode, we're going to play as Tomi, and see how she deals with getting back from the future, because if you all forgot, she's stuck in the future at that point. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.